Alright, yo, what's up guys? Yo, what's up Stephanie? I don't know why, but my hands are starting to peel again. Which is funny because I've been doing nothing but moisturizing them all week, so I don't know what's wrong with them. Damn, it's already 94 degrees? It's funny because today was actually supposed to be kind of hot, but maybe it is now. Let me check the temperature. Yeah, it's like 20 degrees now, but it was chilly this morning. I had to wear a jacket to the gym. Also, I finally did my nails. I did a more simplistic style this time. And oh my god, it took forever to like saw them down this short. Because if you guys have seen how long my nails were, right? The ones I usually use, I just had to saw them down like at least like this much. I feel like they stay on better and they actually don't hinder my work if I get them down this low. It's just when they're really long, it's like really hard to do the tiny crochet, unfortunately. I think with regular crochet, it's fine to have them long. I never had trouble with that. And also, Stephanie, because the, what do you call it, gym is by the Starbucks. I got some Starbucks today, and they have a new cold brew, too. They have a salted caramel cold brew. I guess that's what 5CSEC means? I don't know. It says CS right here, but then it says D afterwards. So I don't know if it's supposed to stand for salted caramel, but what's the D stand for, though? I don't know. I don't know their little acronyms. I gotta use up my little gift card. It's funny because I was just trying to use up this gift card, and what do you call it? My husband's coworker has a Starbucks gift card she wants to gift me because I think she also got it. I think she went to the same conference that usually gifts them little Starbucks gift cards, and she says she never drinks from there, so she's gonna gift it to me. I'm like, heck yeah, let's go. Yes, the only way Starbucks is getting money out of me is through a gift card. Oh my goodness, my skin is peeling like crazy. Hold on. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna give my hands a quick, because I finally got a skin peeling scrub. I'm gonna do that real quick and see if that kind of helps. Okay, let's see if that did the trick. I think it did that. Yeah, they're not peeling anymore. My goodness, like the power of like a chemical pill, man. Those things are amazing. I don't know what I'd do without it. I promise I didn't even get the one I wanted. I want to get Dr. G. If you've ever tried like Dr. G's like skin peel, it's called like the brightening brightening skin. I don't know if they call it skin peel, or I think they just call it brightening peeling cream or peeling gel. I think is what they call it, and that stuff is amazing. Oh my god, you guys did the classic way of eating the hot spicy soup. Oh, there's another one too where you're supposed to eat actually, what is it called? It's that stew with the chicken in it. So it's not spicy, it's quite savory, but it's got like ginseng in it. Samgyetang? I think it's samgyetang, I think. Let me Google that. I think it's samgyetang. But yeah. Ooh, also got a cold brew from Starbucks. I know, I need to start making my own cold brew though. Because I have like a little French press, I just haven't gotten around to doing it. Let's see, I think... This the one with the big old chicken in the middle? Yeah, this. Have you ever had this, Stephanie? This is what they eat, I think, like on the hottest day of summer. Well, at least it's one of the meals. There's like a couple. I think the spicy soup you're talking about is also one of them. This is the one that my husband always gets. It's got like dates in it. What do you call it? Big things of ginseng. I think that's what it's really from, is that you're getting a lot of ginseng along with the protein of the chicken. And I guess you get like a lot of electrolytes out of it or something. I don't know. Yeah, the one, the whole chicken. That's how I always remember it. It's just got the big old ass chicken in it. The thing is, I'm not quite a fan of it. Actually, the brew tastes fine, but I hate having to peel up the chicken though. It's just so annoying. I don't want to fight with my soup. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to like dip my spoon in and just enjoy my meal. But having to, I think if it could be like boil the chicken there and then like have someone take it out and then peel it and put that back in the soup, that'd be perfect actually. But it's like having to peel off little by little. Like it takes so long for me to eat, and you're doing it with chopsticks too. And especially with Korean chopsticks, you know how slippery those things are. Hey, what's up, Yuffie? How you doing? Long time no see, my fault. No, never your fault. I know people get busy, you know, we all got lives. Which reminds me, I have a few people's streams I haven't been in a while that I probably need to go pop in and say hi. The problem is that they usually stream so early, so I have to wake up early just to see them. This is sad. So, back on Tuesday, we got these little tulips done. Oh, did I ever write what I did? No matter. I remember what round I stopped at. I remember I stopped at round 9. I increased up to 18. That's all basically all I gotta remember. Oh, but I don't remember how to do the leaf though. Okay, I got it right here. I'll just put that over there so I can kind of glance at it. Well, I just need to know how much I chained for the leaf, so that way I can make all the leaves the same size. But doing good. I think since now we got a pink and a blue one, I want to work on a purple one. So let's maybe do the light purple one next. I'm actually wondering if I should like probably do all the flower heads first and then do the leaves next and then put them all together. I think that'd be a lot faster than finishing them up one by one, because that takes a lot longer. Also, your girl finally got her nails done. That took forever though. It took like 3 days, because like first day I put the nails on, but I did it kind of late, so there was no time to like saw them down or paint them. The next day I was actually I take that back. It only took 2 days because I painted them last night. I spent all of yesterday while we watched a movie, like just quietly. You know, I couldn't do it quickly, right? If that's like too loud during a movie, because we were watching. Me and Mr. Coffee finally got to watch Exuma together, like that new Korean movie that came out not too long ago. It's about digging up an ancestral's grave, because like the ancestors, like family, his descendants were having like medical problems. It was really good too. It's a little spooky, but not like it's not like a slasher. It's just more like a thriller. So there are some gruesome scenes in it. It's not like super, like it's more like you just get like a side view of it and then it like pans off. Oh, it was creepy because I had a bouquet in it. Yeah, it's really good, Stephanie. Actually, if you look it up right now, you might be able to find them, because I'm pretty sure. It's so funny because like it's available on YouTube, but not with English subtitles. So, and the problem is, my husband said like even if I was really good at Korean, I would probably have a hard time understanding it, because they use a lot of like old Korean in there, like, you know, like about Shaonism and stuff. So unless you like learn that specific like type of Korean, like the like language and the old words and stuff, and it also has like a lot of Japanese terminology in there as well. So it's like even if you are good at Korean, it's like you're probably gonna need subtitles for that one. And when we put in that, it came up. I forgot the name of the site, but it was like one of the first searches though. So we just quickly watched it, but probably before it gets taken down. Because we're waiting for it to get it. I think it is on Netflix actually now. It's on Korean Netflix, but they haven't added subtitles yet, unfortunately. But yeah. Oh, tulips are your favorite. Oh, then what's your favorite color of tulips? I think mine are like either the light pink ones or it's really hard to decide. Those are the red ones are really, really pretty too. I would actually say blue, but the problem is usually they're fake ones though. Oh, the yellow ones can be quite pretty, like the very vibrant yellow ones. Like, wow, I definitely need to like saw down these nails to the size again next time I do them, because I finally don't have any trouble crocheting with them. Because every time I do my nails, like with because I actually specifically bought some shorter almond tips for this reason, but they're really thick. And oh my god, I think that's why I said it took 3 days to do my nails, because I did one day of doing it with those and it was a complete disaster. I had to take them all off and my hands needed like some recuperation after that. It was like an assault on my nail bed, man. It was not fun. My nails were like red and in pain for like at least 2 days. So I think I'm just gonna stick with these now, because they're the only reliable ones. They're so freaking long. I'm gonna go back through my purchases and see if I can find the shop that sold them and see if they have like a shorter size that maybe I can purchase in the future. Oh, I like the purple ones, light and dark. And from what I've heard though, if you do see like blue tulips in the wild, they're technically like a version of the purple ones, I think. If you do find like a natural bluish looking one. Which, that'd be amazing. I wish blue tulips were real though. Like the ones you kind of see, like the blue ones. Like the aqua blue ones, like, oh, they're just so cute. And it's so weird too, right? Because like on one hand, it's like blue is like a rare color for flowers, but like, I guess because we get so used to seeing like forget-me-nots and blue hydrangeas, so it's not that crazy to think there could be blue tulips. I wonder if someone could like engineer them to have like blue. Like get all like the air quote natural ones and just make them kind of like how we like genetically engineered dogs from wolves, right? They took like the certain group, I guess, that had like genetic differences and then like just kept like breeding those to make the different type. Like, can they do that with flowers? I guess they would. I mean, that's how you like what genetically modify like fruits and stuff to get like the sweeter, bigger fruits. Yo, what's up, Clincy? How you doing? We're making some tulips. Here are the ones we made back on Tuesday. I'm trying to make like a whole like little like bouquet with them. Now we're working on a pastel purple one or like a lilac one. Let's see, make sure I did 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good, I did. Okay. Oh, almost forgot. I gotta give you a shout out too. I always try to remember to give people that I know stream, especially like our crafty streamers, a little shout out. I try to do like the little, oh, what is it called again? Let me see. Arium, the little webcam thing you were telling me about. And I think it's because I use a VPN, it wouldn't connect with my phone, unfortunately. I was so sad. I was like, no, because I gotten them to work before. But what do you call it though? I think because I was back when I could stream on Korean internet, but if you probably heard, Twitch pulled out of Korea, so now I have to stream on a VPN because even though I'm American, I live here in South Korea. And I was so mad about that because if you've ever had Korean internet, like, or experienced Korean internet, it's so nice. Like my download speed, I think was like 383 megabytes per second. It was wonderful. I could have everything on max setting, and I even had to stop restreaming for a while because like the VPN was kind of messing up a little bit, so I had to like just stream on Twitch alone. But I think now they did some kind of update patch with the VPN I use, and now I can finally restream again. Thank goodness. But oh well. Maybe it's for the best because I probably would kill my phone if I streamed with it more. Because I do have like a better phone now. I finally have a Samsung, I have like the Galaxy Z Flip. However, the problem is though, this one's not known for the good battery. Like this will overheat, unfortunately. And this is the phone I used to stream with, my little Xiaomi. This bad boy would overheat, would be scalding to the touch. Back when I used to use, I think it's called like Ninja Video or something. That's what I used to use. And oh my goodness, it would be scalding to the touch. But I probably could still try it though whenever me and Mr. Coffee ever do move back to America. That is the plan. That's why I went ahead and did my onboarding to make it look like I'm back in America anyway, because we will be moving there. But I was afraid they would take away my affiliation if I didn't stream long enough. And I was like, like, I'm not about to lose all my progress just because Twitch wanted to pull out of South Korea. Oh yeah, be careful with that. I know it does suck though, but it looks so good though. Like your quality, I thought you were using a DSLR for a second. Because it actually looked way better than what my webcam does. Which, thankfully with my webcam, we did figure out how to turn the autofocus off. It used to pulse incessantly and it was horrible. And there was like no way to turn it off either because it was like grayed out when you would go into like, you know, camera properties on OBS. It was just grayed out, would not let you click it off. And it turns out it's because our webcam is a Korean brand, right? It's by Upco, same as our microphone over here. And it turns out because our computer, even though our computer is a Korean computer, but we put the Windows in English when we installed it, so it made some kind of like firmware problem. And my husband had to call the company, and they finally did something, and they were able to unlock it. But just that only. We still don't have access to the other like little tools we're supposed to use, like Pan or Zoom. But I don't really use those anyway. But yeah, it was crazy. Oh, thank you. I know, because the problem is when I look on it, though, it still looks so blurry. A little bit. Also, let me make sure. Did I do 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we got one more. 11, 12. I think. Okay, good. Good. Now we got 12. Yeah, definitely don't. I want to make sure I don't mess up my count on this. Let's see. Oh, I'm so happy I got a course. Oh, I'm saying their name right. Corsola avatar. Oh, but you can change it though too if you want. Sometimes it does take forever to load though. It depends if you're on PC or on mobile. If you're on mobile, it should be an extension just above the chat bar. But if you're on PC though, you have to go to the about page and then scroll down until you see all the panels, and then the little stream avatar should pop up. I will warn you, it does take a good long. Even on, like, I think it's something on their side, because even with Korean internet, that thing, it takes forever to load. Oh, okay, you already did change it to Corsola. Okay, I thought you meant like, because sometimes people like get excited because they got randomly the Pokemon they like, thinking like that it's that random that they don't get a choice. I was like, I always try to let people know, it's like, oh no, you can change it. I remember poor Stranger Danger, it took an entire stream for them to just change it to Litwick because the darn menu would not load for them. Granted, they were in Hungary, so I don't know what Hungary's internet is like, but still, I was like, dang. So they said like they're not changing it after that, so they're always Litwick now. This is where we do one single crochet and then an increase. But yeah, I like to specialize in doing like the really, really, really tiny crochet. Like this is our like my newest favorite, this little guy over here. Let me pull up the webcam so I can pull up camera properties. Because now I can like do the focus like manually, which I love. See, if I try to show you up close, see how blurry it is. So let me make that out. There we go. He's my new little favorite. He's like a little tiny cowboy. Like I've been obsessed with making these like little tiny baby chicks. And I can also take the hat off. I put like a little bit of joy wire in there. I fold it in half so that way the smooth end goes into the stitch. And before I was using wire that was a little bit too thick, so the stitches would sometimes kind of open up and be kind of obvious, so I would kind of ruin my amigurumi a teensy bit like that, but now I realize I should just use the thinner one. All you do, gotta be careful because it will get kind of bent, but you could always just bend it back, thankfully. But he's like the most rootin' tootest little cutest cowboy in the West. But I am so happy with him though. Let me put him back down. Yeah, the little chicken. Though I think I still have a soft spot for the gardening one. Like she's still my favorite little gardening one, or the Sakura latte one. Cause in Japan they have like the little Sakura latte thing going on at Starbucks, and they kind of had something similar in Korea, but they didn't have a Sakura latte. I was really salty about that. They had a cute tumbler though, but I was like, I'm not paying no $48 for a tumbler. It was real expensive. I was just like, nah, man. I can't buy that. Oh, the funny though, it's like, I feel like I have the opposite though. I actually don't have the patience for like really, really big crochet now. Partially was because, what do you call it? Back when I could crochet really quick, it wasn't that much of a problem, but now if I do want to do something bigger, I have to crochet slowly, or else my carpal tunnel comes back every single time I try to get back into anything bigger. It just kind of always, especially like my thumb and everything will start going numb, so tiny crochet has actually kind of saved my hands. I think it's because I crochet a little bit slower. Because actually these video chicks don't take too long to make, because their stitch count's quite low. But if I make something like Petunia though, she does take a lot longer. Anything bigger, but still using the same hook size and thread, they will take a lot longer to make. Like Petunia and Rosie, they took a while. She doesn't take too long. My little cute penguins, I like doing those. But these though, I'm able to pop them out pretty quickly. That's why I got so many on the desk. And flowers too. Flowers usually don't take very long, depending on how complicated they are. Roses, well, it depends on how you do the rose. It may or may not take too long. Oh, wait, I think this is supposed to be my increase. Okay, I want to make sure I'm doing my stitch count right. Because I need to make sure I have like an even... I think I need to have an even number when doing tulips. Because you have to like fold it in half and sew it in the middle. Oh, I almost forgot to say like, Mackenzie though, if you got like any like social media, or if you got like a Etsy shop, or if you sell patterns, like you can drop that in the chat. Or even better, yeah, if you have like one of those like link tree thingies that have like the links to everything, that'll be even better. I always try to like have people spread the word. Like when I have crafty streamers come in, I'm always, or even not even crafty, like if they just do art, like painting or something, I always try to have people like share their stuff, because I know how hard it is to kind of get your name out there. Point I'm still trying to get my name out there. It is so hard to grow on social media. And I was actually just talking with another person on Threads yesterday, another crochet artist, about how they said it feels kind of hard to grow on Instagram nowadays. Like even with crochet, it feels like kind of oversaturated, which I guess, yeah, a lot of people started getting into crochet with the, what do you call it, the pandemic, which I'm super happy about. I'm kind of happy though that a lot of people got into crochet because it's a really amazing hobby. But I think, yeah, it has kind of made it where you have to like keep upping yourself and keep making new content. It's like, yeah, it's like, right, we'd rather really be crocheting instead of making content, honestly. I don't mind making a video here or there once in a while, but I cannot do like daily uploads or multiple daily uploads. Like, oh no, I cannot do that. Oh no, I have not had that, just a new... Oh, so you're new to the crochet streaming. Because I remember I was shocked when I started streaming on Twitch that there was already like a pretty big crochet community on here. Because for the year prior, when I was streaming with my phone, I was using YouTube, man. And YouTube is just like a dark void. Like, for a whole year, I would consistently stream on the same day every week. And I could not get past like 10 viewers. And even then, that was on a good day. Most of the time, it was like 2 or 3 viewers. It's just like hard to grow. Like, it was really hard to grow as a streamer on YouTube. I think really YouTube streaming is really only for if you're already established, like an already established YouTuber, you know, already have a good audience that watch your videos, and then you do a live. That seems to be really the only way to have like a good stream on YouTube, I think. But Twitch though, Twitch kind of gives you the tools like the raid feature. That really helps. I think YouTube now has something called live redirect, but it seems a little clunky right now. And even then, like, not many people are craft streaming at the same time I do, like they would be on Twitch, so it was hard to find out how to work. I don't even think I've properly used live redirect yet. Oh, I'm currently crocheting my first cardigan in 4-ply cotton, and it's turning out beautiful. Ooh, what colors are you using though, Yuffie? And also, do you have any pictures? I have like a little channel on our Discord called Discord Thursday where people like share stuff in, because tomorrow is the day we go over it. Because I do a gaming stream every week now on Fridays. Technically it'd be Thursday depending on I think for Americans I think it's like Thursday, depending on the time zone, because they're like I'm like ahead in time. But I still call it Discord Thursday, so because I was doing it on actual Thursdays my time, but people were getting it confused, and when I was streaming Friday, they're like, oh, it's Discord Thursday, isn't it? I'm like, oh no, that was yesterday. So I was like, I went ahead and changed it. I'll probably have to like change it back to actual Thursdays when I move back to the States. Oh, but been streaming for over a month. I think yeah, you already got affiliate too. I remember I had to grind, so I guess you just got affiliation too, right? I think it takes, I think at least 1 month, I think, right before you can get affiliate. Well, maybe not. I don't know, I cannot remember what the stats were that you had to have. It was like, you had to like stream a certain amount of days within 30 days, I think. It was one of the requirements, I remember. But I basically streamed like practically every day for really long streams, just to really grind it out so I can get affiliation quickly, because I just wanted to hurry up and get it over with so that I can start like accumulating the credits so I can get like emotes and all that stuff. Ooh, my main color is pale gray, and I have teal, baby blue, lilac, and coral for my contrast stripes. Ooh, this will look so nice against gray, actually. You'd be surprised like how many colors look really good against gray. Like I remember I never thought like pink and gray would be such a cute color combo. Let's see, what's up, Kenai? Oh, it's a hexagon construction, but not with the granny stitch. But I got the pattern paid though from Instagram. Oh, okay, so yeah, you gotta do at least 8 streams to your average viewer and 50 followers. Okay, a bit over a month. Oh man, look, you got an affiliate on my first week thanks to the support of others. I know, I think if I had known better to like probably rally people that don't like. Well, to be fair, back then I didn't really have much of a following on Instagram either. Still kind of don't. I think now I'm like double of what I had. I think I had like barely 300 when I first started streaming, and now I have I think like 600 something. So it's still quite small. I think now I could have like probably popped up, like now I'm starting to use stories whenever I have like, not where I stream every time, but like maybe I have like a big stream coming up, like if I'm having a birthday stream or doing like a stream anniversary or something like that, I'll actually advertise that on Instagram. I tend to get more views if I do, but I just don't know if I could do that every day. Putting it that I'm going live on a as an IG short, not short, I mean a story. I'm like, I feel like people would get probably tired of getting those. Oh, I just realized next week is 2 months of streaming. Woo, time really does fly. I'm still shocked it's May already. It literally just feels we just went through the new year, and I'm like, damn, it's already on. Before we know it's gonna be June, it's gonna be hot. That is true, yeah, networking before is really, really important. I was a little bit lucky, what do you call it, when I started with YouTube, because at first I had a decent bit of luck, because I was hanging out in Club Crochet streams. Oh, look, Hensley, have you ever heard of Club Crochet? He's a pretty popular crochet YouTuber. He mostly does amigurumi. He's the one who makes like the little bonimals, and the cute, those adorable, like tired looking crocheted pigeons he loves to make. And he also does like the orcs, like from Lord of the Rings and stuff. I think I was like in one of his like fungaloid streams. Is what he calls them. The fungaloids are his like little mushroom people he makes. But thankfully I had a little bit of help because some people came over from his stream that I made friends on there. But even then, like, I really didn't start growing quickly until I came over to Twitch. And that was thankfully because one, the raid feature. Because I didn't really have many people from YouTube come over. I think just like a handful of people came over. And actually one of them turns out they were a Twitch streamer all along and they didn't tell me. Like, that's Kuma Crochets. And I was like, what? You didn't tell me you were a streamer? It was because I think they've been streaming longer than I have. And so that was really cool to find out, because now I can probably, like, I finally raid them properly, because, you know, you can't really cross-platform raid. I kind of wish I guess you could technically do like an offline raid, but those usually don't really work that well unless you have like, it only works with like the active chatters, you know what I mean? Like if you have like any lurkers, they're just gonna sadly get left behind. Ooh, gotta walk the temp doggos. Let's see. Oh, I've heard of bamboo yarn. What does bamboo yarn feel like? Is it soft? I still have yet to try it. I remember hearing about it years ago. I kept telling myself, like, I want to try it, but I would never see it in the stores, though. It could just because, like, maybe my hometown, they just didn't bother to, like, put it in stock. But now, like, here in Korea, though, it's like I have to get all my yarn online, which sucks. I do miss, like, the classic, just way of going to a yarn store, but they don't really have yarn stores here. It's kind of crazy. It's like I have to rely everything on the internet now, which at least the shipping's quick. But still, it's fun to, like, you know, just be able to go down the aisle, pick up the yarn, feel it, you know, see the texture, see the color in real life, because I've had yarn where I bought what looked like a totally different color online than it was in real life, and it kind of messed up the project I had in hand, or had in mind. Ooh, BRB, gotta get with the chores. Oh, yes, especially if it's like the morning time for you. Gotta get the day started. I actually just got done with all my chores. That's when my hands were like chipping earlier. Oh, they still are. What the heck? My skin is just a sensitive little baby, I swear. they're peeling again. And I've been so careful to use like Dove hand wash because like a lot of soaps here in Korea are like antibacterial, which would be great, but they're not great for sensitive dry skin though. They just make my skin like peel like crazy, and it's just like ugh. But I think it was because I was doing dishes, but I wore gloves though. Maybe I should double up the gloves or get some proper. To be fair, they just were like nitrile gloves. They weren't like proper dishwashing gloves, so I probably should get some of those. Oh, that's so nice to hear that though, actually, so it can add like drapiness to it. Because yeah, that's the thing with cotton. That's why, to be fair, that's why it does work so good with amigurumi, like 1% cotton, because it helps keep the shape. But it's still kind of, it's like a soft on the outside, but it's like soft but rigid usually. At least most cotton that I've tried. I don't know, it kind of depends, because some brands of cotton feel kind of scratchy. But other brands would feel like really soft, but they're still like very, like, you know, they didn't like drape. They weren't really good for clothing. That's kind of nice though, you can still get like that cotton in there, but also the drape softness. Ugh. And I'm still yawning. I think it's from doing, because I went to the gym this morning. As what do you call it, Mr. Coffee again was too tired, because I still have we've yet to go at like 5 in the morning to this new place. I really like want to see how busy it gets, because when I normally go like around 9 or 8 or 10, it's not that busy because everyone's at work. But our plan is though to go is to go like at 5 in the morning, but the problem is we woke up at 5 and something about like going back to sleep just doesn't like get my sleep back. It kind of like resets my sleep meter, and it's like really hard to get up. I think after this one I'm gonna do like a cream colored one. So I have actually never done a cream colored, it's supposed to be technically like the white tulip, but I looked at the pictures and they're not like stark white, so I didn't want to use like regular white. So I chose like a very light kind of cream color. I think they'll look more natural. Oh, and also good news, guys. We finally got a new boiler. The boiler ajushi came yesterday, fixed it all up. He actually said it was a good thing he came to fix it when he did. He said if we kept using it, eventually it probably would have, spewed out a bunch of rusty water. He had to let it drain too, and we had to like, and Mr. Coffee had to like scrub it all up. He said, yeah, if we had kept using it, it would have been disastrous. I'm glad we got that changed. We got it changed out to a brand new one, and we got the new pipes attached to it. He actually said originally it wasn't even the problem with the boiler, it was more problem with the connectors. But because the Jipchuan, the landlord lady, she took too long to respond. So we just kind of kept waiting and waiting for when we could finally get it, like she could get back with us. So like even Mr. Coffee be like, hey, remember the boiler not working? Like when are you gonna send someone? And when the guy came, he's like, yeah, if you had changed it out, if you had changed these connectors earlier, the other boiler could have been saved, but it was too late for it now. So instead he had to do like, he had to change out a whole new boiler. This is why landlords, like, please respond to your tenants quickly, because like, this could save you money. I never understood actually why a lot of landlords want to drag their feet when it comes to something like problem with, like, you know, the heating or water or whatever, you know, because the problem is the longer you leave it, the more expensive it's gonna be for you, you know? Like, I never understand that. It's like, that lady, all they had to do was pay for a new connection. Just replace those, that would have been a whole lot cheaper than having to replace the boiler and the connectors. Oh well, I guess that's typical landlord for you, because even in Korea, some landlords can be, I don't want to say she's shady, but usually the landlords of a lot of older places can be kind of shady a bit though. Oh, I'm gonna need more purple. That was not enough. Oh. Oh, I got some right here. Oh, that's Mr. Coffee. Let me see what he needs. Oh, my Doshirok is coming tomorrow. Make sure I have that open. Let me check, because that's the problem is I have Restream chat open on my phone, but a lot of times it likes to, like, my phone will time out. So I don't even get to see if I got any, like, things from, what do you call it? Oh, he got all bulgogi. Good. That's the good one. They had a chicken one that I liked, but the problem is it was too spicy, unfortunately. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna try to make sure to keep this, like, awake. Let's see how far I can go before I have to change. I used to change at the beginning of the round, but now I just try to change it when I can just physically no longer crochet with it, just to kind of save on yarn a little bit. Okay, I think this will have to be my last stitch, because every time I can't get any tension with it. Okay. Now to add on a new thing of yarn. Okay, what round are we in? Okay, we got 2 more rounds to go. Alright, last round, and then we can stuff it in. Oh, wait, actually, I take that back. I don't want to do that just yet. I keep forgetting I need to do that after I attach the stem, but I'm gonna do that later though. I'm gonna get these all crocheted up first before we actually put them together, because it's just faster that way. I think next I'll make a cream colored one, and then probably after that I'll make an orange one, and then maybe yellow. Alright, we got a purple one. Actually, let me go ahead and put the colors that I already done. Let me put those to the side. Alright, did blue. It probably figures. Yeah, it's like, right, like those doggies, they're expecting some little treats. Two little small 30-pound dogs. Are small dogs supposed to be 30 pounds? Are they like, do they seem like they're overweight? I never know the proper poundage a small dog should be, because I've never had like a small, oh, I guess I'll take that back. We did have a small dog, but I have no idea what she weighs now. But she's never been overweight though. She didn't feel like she was 30 pounds. She felt like much lighter than that. She's a Pomeranian Jack Russell named Daisy. I can't believe she's still alive too. I've had her since we were in the 7th grade, and I'm nearly 30. I'm turning 29 in June, so next year I turn 30. It's like, and she's still kicking. She old though. She a grandma doggy now. But I've lifted her like a 30, pound dumbbell before. She didn't feel that heavy to me. I think she's more like maybe 20 pounds. Oh, one's a little beagle and the other one's like an Aussie doodle. But yeah, I'm guessing they probably do get lots of treats. And they're probably wondering why the person watching them isn't like giving in and giving them all the treats they want. They're probably thinking like, "Oh, worst babysitter ever. We didn't get our millionth treat for today." Oh, I used to like, ooh, yeah, 58 to 80 pound Aussie Shepherds. Blake was probably our biggest dog. I think he was probably more like 40 to 50 pounds, but he wasn't too big. Let's see, how big do pit bulls get? Because my family also has 2 pit bulls now. They took in my granddad's dogs, Deuce and Coco. Still shocked Deuce is still around, because he was an old man when we met him. He was an old dog. He was a rescue because he used to be a heavily mistreated guard dog, and my grandfather bought him from this like really shady dude that really mistreated Deuce. I don't be getting no ideas. My granddad is not a saint though, because actually my granddad was gonna actually purchase him to do the same thing, not abuse him, but like use him as a guard dog or something. But he was just too much of a hassle. My granddad's like, oh, I can't take care of Deuce. Will you? And he just asked my dad, like, will you take his hands off me? Will you take him off my hands? The thing is why I say my granddad isn't a saint is because he still let that dude, Deuce's previous owner, come around and into my family's home. And they were having dinner one night. And when Deuce was like coming by to get pets from my dad, the dude actually kicked Deuce in the stomach, like the his previous owner. And my dad was like, nah, you can't be doing that shit. He's our dog now. It's like, but my granddad said nothing. He just like let it happen. So my granddad's not a saint. He's not a good man. But he's pretty decently big dog. But maybe now that he's old, he probably doesn't weigh as much. Oh, he went behind the lake to beg to go outside. Oh, got my cat on a slight diet as well. She gained almost 1 kilogram since we got her, which isn't bad. But she was a consistent weight before, so I don't want that to become a problem later. True, Rex, it can be kind of hard to, you know, if they get used to a certain way of eating, you know, they get stuck with it, it's like hard to reverse it. I say, okay, they can get, ooh, I get up to 100 pounds. They're usually around 40. Yeah, I would think Deuce is probably like around 40 pounds. He's not that big. Plus, he's old, so maybe he used to be much bigger. I don't know what he looked like when he was at his full, you know, fit and fullest when he was younger. But he an old man now. That's true, yeah, the weight would probably get harder when they get older. Doesn't that suck how that's just the same for everybody? Like, the older you get, the harder it is to lose weight. Why our bodies gotta be like that? Why nature gotta be like that, man? Plus, not to mention all that weight on their joints will, as they age, will not be good either. I know, I forget anyone who abuses animals, yeah. Because my grandfather did not buy them with pure intentions. Plus, my grandfather hung around a lot of shady people and all that crap. If anything, he's just caused nothing but problems for my family. Finally, the dude's in a freaking nursing home. It's sad because he seemed like he used to be a good-ish guy. I never knew if he really truly was. Because from the sounds of it, it sounds like he was kind of like the spoiled brat kind of growing up, like arrogant and stuff, from what I've heard about him. So I don't think he ever was a truly good guy. But my grandma said, before she divorced him, she said he was a very different man before the Vietnam War. So I don't know if the Vietnam War just changed him. I feel like it would probably change anyone, because that was a god-awful war. But like, I feel like that doesn't give you the excuse to like sleep around and cheat on your wife, because that's why they got divorced, is because he cheated on her. And then he like kind of spiraled into like, well, he was kind of healthy for a little while. Like, he went through like a health trend when he was dating his girlfriend Joyce. I think she was like a good influence on him. Like, he was eating healthy for a bit, always walking, but then he fell back into his old ways of like prescription drugs and all that crap. Wait, did I miss one? Wait. Oh wait, no, I think it's correct. Yo, what's up, Scuba Lou? How you doing? Just lurking while I get ready for the day. Oh, I'll show you what we've been making though. We're working on little tulips. So this time I'm just gonna crochet all the pieces first before we put them together though. I can't sew this up until I insert the wire and all that stuff in there. Then that gets kind of messy with the glue and wire cutting and all that. But to make things a wee bit quicker, I'm just gonna get all the pieces crocheted. Oh, thank you. I can't wait to see how it turns out too, because I've never really made a tulip bouquet before. I don't know why I'm starting now. I did make tulips last year, but I didn't put them together as a bouquet. I just kind of kept them all separated. But I think this would probably be a cute gift. Probably for my aunt or something, because she likes tulips. So I'm trying to make things throughout the year too that can also double as Christmas gifts. I really need to get ahead on my Christmas gifts. I just finally sent them all in. And what do you call it? You know, like, right, getting Christmas gifts in April was probably kind of unhinged a little bit. To be fair, they were meant to be sent off in January, but Mr. Coffee's conference was in Austin, Texas, and there was like no post office nearby. And you know, Texas, you practically need a car, even the city, to survive out there. Everything's so spread out. Because normally there's always like a post office near where he stays, like his what do you call it, accommodations that the his company puts him up in. And the one to get out there, it would have taken too long and been too expensive with an Uber. Because they don't like have like, I think that he would have had to use like Uber X or something, like the more expensive version. And he wouldn't have been able to put it on the company's card since it was for personal use. So I was just like, nah, just wait until you go to Seattle. Because literally there was like one, like a 4-minute walk away. There was a 4-minute post office walk away from his hotel in Seattle. Plus it also kind of gave me some time to make a couple extra gifts for some of the kids, so that way I kind of like doubled up their gifts a little bit as like a, sorry you had to wait so long for these Christmas gifts, here's some more stuff. But thankfully they know though it's kind of hard for me to send stuff from abroad because like the shipping is so expensive, and I don't really trust EMS, at least to the US, because even when you pay EMS price in Korea, it still uses USPS stateside, which kind of peeved me off. Because I was like thinking like, dang, if I'm gonna like spend more on this service instead of using airmail that has like 0 tracking, like I would at least hope they would use like UPS, or, well, I don't know if I want them to use FedEx. I don't really trust FedEx either. Well then granted, because my stuff's not fragile, thankfully, so even if they dinged up the box, my stuff would have been fine. But like, I don't know, USPS is having a track record of losing my stuff whenever I send it from Korea. Anything I send domestically, it's been fine though, like no packages lost so far. Also, ooh, actually, let me check the tracking maybe too. Ooh, we are gonna grab some breakfast. You know, you're making me hungry though. Thankfully, I have pizza for later. Probably should have come in by now. But I'm gonna ask my dad first, but it might take a while for him to answer me though, because he's probably asleep right now. Let me see if I can find where Mr. Coffee sent me the tracking number. Okay, it says delivered, April 30th. Okay, so just a few days ago. So hopefully it came in. There we go, got Restream chat back opened again. Oh, wait, hold on guys, I'll be right back. I just heard the little, what do you call it? My laundry is done. I gotta go hang the towels real quick, so I shall be back in momentarily. Alright, back. Got all the towels hung up because, yeah, I washed them in hot water. So if I don't hang them up now, they'll get all like smelly and mildewy and all that. And we don't want that. Oh my god, Sakura, how you doing? We're making some tulips today. Got 2 done from back on Tuesday, so I'm trying to make like a little bouquet, kinda. Also got some Starbucks. They have a new cold brew out. It's a salted caramel. About time. Because usually the only caramel option was just like a regular caramel macchiato. Now finally, we have a caramel cold brew. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate. Get some H2O in. Okay, just got 3 more rounds of this one. I think I just got one more round after this one, and we'll work on an orange one. Hey, what's up, the craft wife? Have a good alert. We're just making some little tulips. We're gonna try to turn it into a little bouquet. We're just now finishing up this cream one. I'm gonna work on a orange one next. And I also got to try out the new salted caramel cold brew. It's about time they brought in like a caramel flavored cold brew. Oh, thank you, Craft Wife, and hope you have a wonderful lurk. Let's get this last round done. I can finally move on to an orange one, and probably I'll do a yellow one after that. I'm debating if I want to do this light yellow one, because it's almost the same as the cream, so I might not do this light yellow one. I wish I had like an in-between. Like, I wish I had like a color in between these two, but I don't. Or at least not in the milk cotton. So, I'll probably just stick with the cream and the yellow one. I got that one done. Let's get an orange one going. tilt the camera a little bit so I don't like keep putting my arms so outstretched. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Oh, my phone fell asleep again. Hold on. I don't know why having the restream chat open on my phone doesn't keep my phone awake. I guess maybe because it's through Chrome? There we go, now it's back up again. Hey, what's up, Rihanna? How you doing? We're crocheting some tulips today. Here are the ones we got done back on Tuesday. We got like a really pretty blue and pink one ready. And today, I'm just gonna make them in bulk now, where I just crocheted the two-part, because I can't sew it up until I put like the little stem in there. But I want to do like all the wire and yarn wrapping last, because it, you know, it gets kind of messy with all the wire cutting and the glue. So I'm getting all the pieces all crocheted together, then we can assemble them. And now we're working on a little orange one. But how are you doing today? Are you getting ready for? Because I know it's probably like almost the weekend. Wait, slight hearing damage. Wait, is my mic acting funny? Like, is the audio kind of weird? I might need to unplug the mic. Sometimes when I move it, it gets kind of weird. How's the audio to you guys? Like, how's the audio, Yuffie? Let's see. I'm having a little poly sesh this morning. Before getting some housework done. Wait, what was poly again, though? I'm gonna guess it's like maybe like a self-care thing. I know, right? I gotta get the. Oh, okay. I was so worried that my mic was crackling, because the thing is with this mic is that if I like jostle the USB just a little bit, it'll get like all robotic-y and scratchy sounding, so I was a little worried. I was just saying that we were making some tulips, and I'm working on a orange one right now. I made a cream colored one and a lilac one. Shoot. But I haven't sewn them up yet because I want to get these all crocheted. Oh, really? It does crackle every now and then? Oh. Okay, then I probably do need to probably after this stream. If it's fine for the most part, I think I'll just leave it be. I probably need to unplug it, then replug it, because that's usually what I do is I unplug it, remove it off OBS. What I do though is, or not yet, like so I had to copy the filters first, because if you don't copy the filters before, and you make another duplicate, or you add on a new audio source, then the filters just disappear, and I don't want to go through having to fiddle with that, so. Oh, maybe it could be the VPN? Let's see. Oh, I forgot my earbud was in my ear, and I woke up with max volume music? Yo, wait, do your earbuds do that too? Okay, this is like a pet peeve of mine with my QCY, and it doesn't do it all the time, it just does it sometimes. Is that I'll put them in, and automatically it makes volume max, and it pisses me off so much because I'm like not ready for it. Especially because like I'm still on a YouTube Premium trial, so if I accidentally tap it, it might play whatever video I had in my like YouTube feed playing, and I'll be like caught off guard, like I wasn't expecting anything to play when I tap on the little button, because it has like little sensors where you can like pause the music, which I kind of wish it didn't have that because it's really annoying. Like when I just try to adjust the earbud, it'll pause whatever I'm listening to. Or sometimes even worse, it'll change the video, which is weird because it's not part of like the thing it's supposed to do. It's supposed to just adjust volume. I don't know how it goes on to the next, it'll just go into like another random YouTube video. I don't know how it does it, but it drives me bonkers. But yeah, I hate it when they do that, so I'm guessing your poor ears just got assaulted this morning. It could maybe be the VPN, but I think it might be just the mic, because I have been moving it around a lot, but I haven't done an audio check in a while. I probably do need to. And or it could be maybe it's like a sound I'm making, because I do like swish this around, so I don't know if it's that. Okay, so fast, well, it's just me trying to hear. Okie dokie. Oh wait, though, I think I should have subtitles on, though. I think did I turn those on? Let me make sure I turn those on. That should be an extension available, I think. Let me make sure. Okay, they are on. I have it's a little extension by name of the thing. I just guess. Oh, stream captions. Yeah, I have stream captions. So you maybe turn those on and like maybe they'll help too. It might just be automatically turned off for you, because some people said they didn't realize I had captions until they had to like go into the extension and turn it on. I think it's available for both PC and mobile, but I'm not too positive. But I probably do need to do like a little audio check with this mic. Okay, now the increasing is done. Now we can finally just do the rounds of single crochet. I don't know why it still has it where my hands are like barely peeking out, so let me see if I can adjust the webcam a little bit more. Oh, also, let me make sure that webcam's audio is off, because I remember that was once creating trouble for me. I don't see anything about I used to remember I could like see the audio coming from the webcam, but I can't see it at all now. I don't think it's set up. I remember I muted that like a long time ago. But I know sometimes if I re-add the webcam, Oh, forget that. It just defaults back to using the audio from the webcam. We don't want that. But I crashed so many times attempting to eat a box of candy. Oh, you mean like, are you like super tired right now? Like that kind of crashing? I know, like, I've been like lately bitten with this, I like to call it the sleeping bug, where I'm like, even if I get plenty of sleep, I'm like still tired for some reason. So I must not be getting good enough sleep, honestly. Let's see if I can get this a bit better. There we go, and I can kind of see my hands. Because I was like kind of like do this just to be in the camera frame, and it was like really uncomfortable. Oh, I fell asleep literally 4 times trying. I like the sleeping bug got ya. Really got you this time. Yeah, speaking of which, I might actually, let me get one of my little cappuccino candies. I don't know if you ever had any one of these. I think they actually have coffee in them though. So I do kind of tend to perk up when I have 1 or 2 of these. Trying to see if it says how much. I guess it's got some coffee in it. Oh yeah, it has coffee extract in it. Ooh. See. So I'm guessing it does actually have some coffee in it. I have like 2 kinds where it's just like like a sweet black coffee taste. I didn't like that one as much, but then I saw they had this one. I'm like, this one's perfect because it has like literally the cream taste in it. So it's like the same as the other one. They just put cream. I have one of these. But these I love these so much. They're like the perfect coffee candy. But then again, I'm literally drinking cold brew right now, so I don't know why I'm still sleepy. I should not be yawning. Let me see what round I'm on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 8. Okay, so one more round after this one. And then I think we're gonna do the yellow one next. Alright, now we can start on the yellow one. I was like, where'd my stitch marker go?
Maybe we could grab some coffee?
You want to go get some coffee with me?
Oh, Slam Beth, welcome on in. Thank you again for the follow. We're just trying to crochet some tulips right now. Here are two we made last week. And here are some we got ready. I'm just trying to crochet all the pieces before we actually assemble them. So we got a cream colored one, a lilac one, and a purple one. And now I'm just working on a yellow one. But how are you doing? Do you also do any kind of like fiber arts or crafting? Oh, you do love crocheting. What is like your favorite thing to crochet? Ooh, wait, I'm not supposed to increase this round. We're just supposed to single crochet. Almost did an increase right there. Oh, thank you, Slay and Beth. I love doing the tiny crochet, though it did take me a while to get to the point where I am now. I started doing tiny crochet back in 2015. I still have some of my first stuff with me too. It's a little scuffed. Like, they were cute, but they had like a lot of mistakes. I was using like the wrong hook size, so there's like, you can kind of see through my amigurumi, like the gaps, and you can kind of see the stuffing a little bit. I will say though, I do kind of miss doing the blankets though, but back in 2013, I was doing I was gonna do 2 Afghans originally. I got 1 Afghan done, and I was also doing a bunch of purses. This was like my final year of high school. I had like a little like crochet purse, black market, in our high school. My sister was my dealer. Sadly, I realized I was heavily underselling. They were just like little tote bags, very simple, like, but they were for my because I used to be a goth in my earlier years of high school, and my sister was kind of emo, so I was making these like black and like either like red or like neon color striped bags, and then make these like cute heart motifs with black edging and make them as pockets. To be fair, I did not put fabric in there, so they would kind of stretch, so I guess they weren't too valuable, but I was heavily underselling them. I was selling them for like $7, which barely covered the cost of yarn actually, because I had to like keep getting new skeins of yarn. The problem is though, doing that and the Afghan simultaneously, I got carpal tunnel and I couldn't crochet for a year after that. I was able to kind of slowly get back into it in like 2014, but I had to like stick with smaller projects, and that's also when I discovered amigurumi. And then a year later, I discovered micro crochet through Pinterest. Actually, it was funny because my mom actually found it for me. She's like, "Oh, Jinya, you should try some of this stuff." I tried at first and kind of failed miserably because I tried jumping straight to the thread, which even that took me a while to, like, I'm still trying to get used to that really. But then I found my little secret was to split the yarn. It's just so much easier. It's a little bit thicker. It's kind of like you're working with 3 strands of embroidery floss, kinda. Because to make really tiny things, you gotta make like a single strand. Like this tulip right here was made with a single strand of embroidery floss and a 1.6mm hook, and this was kind of hard. Wait, let me pull up the zoom real quick so you can see it a little bit better. There we go. It's not even the smallest tulip I've made. This is just the only like amigurumi one I've made. This is probably the tiniest tulip I've made. Right here, where I just like crocheted kind of like 3 little leaf shapes and I just kind of glued it together to make it look like a tulip. But she's made with the splitted yarn, actually, these like little baby chicks, but to make their props, I do need to work with the thread though, just to make them small enough. Here's our newest addition. We made him back last week, and he's still so cute. He's a little cowboy. He has like little gun holster, and I can take the hat off. I found to make props, like you can see it looks disgusting on the inside, that's hot glue. I just kind of glue jewelry wire. I kind of fold it in half, stick it in the crochet piece, and it makes like a little prop. I have made where the props were a little bit cleaner, just this one was done on stream, so it was done kind of messy, but it looks cute from the front. But the problem is the hat is a wee bit big. You see all this like excess space, so I do need to like kind of change it up, try to write down a different hat pattern, make it a little bit smaller and maybe a little bit taller and wider, but shorter like all around. So I might need to do that. Turn this back down. There we go. These little bars are so hard to click on from here. Double check, make sure. And no chatters from YouTube. Okay. I try to keep the what do you call it, restream chat on my phone, but my phone keeps like going to sleep after inactivity, which is driving me nuts. Maybe I should do this. Let me see if I can do. Yeah, if I do this, maybe I should like have like a little video playing on YouTube. Because thankfully, since I have a Samsung, I can do like split screen again. I wonder if that will maybe keep it awake, I hope. Oh my gosh, Slambeth, then you should look up Suami. Or is it Suami? Might be Suami, because like for short for amigurumi. She's a Vietnamese artist, and oh my god, her stuff is crazy. Like her little sock monkey, like she makes the stuff that like sits on the tip of your finger. Like I can make some things sit on the tip of my finger, but they're usually like very simple items, like a peach. Or like I have like, this is probably the smallest peach, and I also have the smallest apple I've ever made right here. But she makes like whole like actual like figures, you know, like little creatures, you know, like little whales or tigers or goats or bears. And I just make something simple like food. Like this is the tiniest apple I've made, and this took me like an hour to make. It was really hard. This little apple. This peach is a little bit bigger, but this is like the tiniest peach I've ever made. But like this can sit on my finger, but even her stuff will be like a whole little character that sits on the tip of your finger, which means a lot of sewing and stuff, and I don't know how she does it. Because I hate having to sew limbs together. I've never really done a whole character by itself in the thread yet. I've been just doing like inanimate objects basically. Like her, she has like a little Sakura latte. Oh, I gotta turn this up again. There we go. She got like a little one, and I have like a little reformed one that I made it a little bit cuter by dyeing in the middle. Probably should dye that one in the middle with some pink watercolor. I mostly stick in my comfort zone though with splitted yarn. I'll show you the thing of yarn I use. Let me pop open my little container real quick. So this is the yarn I use to make most of my small stuff, right? Like it's just regular worsted weight. But the beauty of it is that it splits really well. Though if you're in the US and if you're familiar with Caron Simply Soft, those were one of the yarns that actually work and was the original yarns I worked with. Like she's made with Caron Simply Soft. I don't know if you can tell from like the gleam, like it's got like shininess to it. I just will say though, it is a little bit more frustrating to split Caron Simply Soft. And this was a problem before, but not now that I know this cool technique where you use heat or fire, like using like a candle or or a lighter or a match though. Probably a candle's a little bit safer. Well, actually, some people use a what do they call them? A gun? A heat gun? I think that's probably the safest option. Because with acrylic, right, like when I crocheted in the round, or if I crocheted anything flat, the edges were fuzzy as heck, and I couldn't stand it. It was fine for amigurumi, but any kind of flat thing I made, I could not make flowers with the acrylic because the edges would just be too gosh darn fuzzy. It like muddled the look of everything. And I found out you can just put a flame under it and it will actually melt it. That only works though with, it surprisingly works with this though. Not to the best extent because there is cotton in here, but maybe the milk fiber makes it so it could. But it's best to use it though with like synthetic fibers to do that with though. So I still try to use it more with the because I have polyester thread specifically. I do have some cotton thread, and unfortunately, like I still get fuzzy edges with it. And it's like so I went ahead and specifically got these over here. I got like a bunch of different colors of I think like 250 colors of, what do you call it, of polyester. They're supposed to be like DMC dupes, which I'm glad about because like that way the colors match up, like the numbers, so that way I can still put in a pattern for everyone who wants to actually buy actual DMC. But I specifically chose polyester so I can just do like the little flame technique. So when I try it with the cotton thread, it just kind of singes it, and I have no idea how to get rid of the fuzzy edges on the cotton thread. Let's see. Oh, I really need to get back into crafting. Crafting is really soothing to me. Right? It really is. It's like honestly like the best. I think it keeps you like centered, honestly. It keeps you occupied. Like I feel like I never get bored. If anything, I feel like I never have enough time for crafting. You know what I mean? Like, can't wait to get home to craft, you know? And see. Oh, you're in the state of Virginia. You know what's so funny is my name is Virginia. But I'm from Memphis, Tennessee though, but I'm here in South Korea. That's why I'm like streaming on a VPN. So if you hear, if like anything gets laggy or if the mic kind of gets crackly, that's kind of why. Yo, what's up, Crazy Meko? Right? Coffee is life. Also, Crazy Meko, I finally, because the Starbucks is near the gym I go to, and I got a new cold brew. It's salted caramel. And the best part is they said like if they have like a little promotion thing going on until the 7th of May, that if you order this item, they add like more points or something. So I don't know if I'll get. So let me actually check my Starbucks thing to see if I got any points from that order. I hope I did a better, because you usually get like a free drink or something once you reach a certain point. I'm still 10 points away from gold. Let me see. I have no coupons yet, so I think maybe I get a coupon when I reach gold level. I don't really know how this works. But this is like the little series they're doing right here. But it was pretty good too. It's actually finally having a salted caramel one. This is what I got. It's part of their summer line, so it looks like all the cherry blossom stuff is gone. But they didn't have a cherry blossom drink though. Not like Japan. Japan had the sakura latte, and I was so jelly. They had just mostly had tumblers and some pink desserts that I just put. I went to get to South Korea. Oh, my husband is South Korean, and the problem is we were actually living in the States first because he was going to San Francisco State University. So we lived in San Francisco actually for like 2 years. But then his family couldn't afford to keep up with his tuition. They had some financial troubles. Well, actually, no, my husband was paying his own tuition, but his parents were paying for like the cost of living though, because you know, apartments, even if you live in the shittiest apartment, we were paying $1,600 for our like shitty little micro studio that was not only infested with mice, but also was having plumbing problems. And we actually had to get relocated to a new unit because like the ceiling caved in with a bunch of water one night, thankfully barely missing our computer that was near the kitchen. And they had to relocate us to like a new unit, and that one was full of mice, and it's like, yep, paying $1,600 for that. Man, if I was paying that much in my hometown, we'd be living in probably at a 2 or 3 bedroom apartment in like the bougie side of the city. Oh, thank you, Slamevex. Yeah, Tennessee is quite a beautiful state. Just unfortunate with like the political shit going on. Just like that. gonna be like a war with red versus blue states lately, and it's kind of sad. It's like turning all these beautiful states into like where people don't want to go. Time to go be productive with the housework, but have a great day. Or have fun getting ready, like, and do all the chores and stuff. I know, right? Because now that spring is here, it's like, I feel like we're all collectively getting the energy to get, like, some stuff done. Like, I've been making sure to keep up getting the home clean. I think it's because, like, right when you're cold, you just want to be, like, warm and cuddly, like, you don't want to leave the bed. Or I don't really want to move very much. And especially, like, I want to get to the balcony, but it's been a bit too chilly to work on deep clean the balcony just yet. So probably, like, late May, I'll probably do a deep clean of the balcony. It kind of needs to be nice and warm outside for me to do, because every time I do try to, it's just too chilly. Hey, what's up, Jay? How you doing? Let's see. If you ever do get to try to come to Korea, though, I definitely recommend it. It's pretty nice out here. Oh, the public transportation is so nice. Pretty reliable. I did hear, though, it can get a little bit different out in the rural areas, so it's not as reliable, unfortunately. But as far as, like, say you live in a big city, like Seoul, I'm in Busan. And even when we lived in Wonju, there was still, like, pretty good public transportation. That was, like, a smaller city outside of Seoul. And, what do you call it? Like, if you want to go to another city, it's so easy to take buses out there. Like, those kind of, like what do they call them? Limousine buses, I think? Those, like, really nice bougie buses for, like, 30, 40, you know, depending on how far away the city is. You could take one of those out there. Like, if you don't have a car, you can still visit other places around Korea just taking those, and they're so comfortable. And sometimes they even have Wi-Fi, which is really nice. So, thankfully, I have mobile data, so sometimes if they don't, then I can just rely on my mobile data as long as I don't do anything too strenuous. Like, if I just watch YouTube, I'm fine. Oh, yeah, if it's raining, especially if it's raining, right? Like, you want to be indoor, cozy, you want to put on, like, a true crime podcast and just craft away. Like, that's what I want to do when it's raining. Like, I don't want to go out and do stuff. Actually, just this Monday, I went to the gym and it was raining cats. I should have just stayed home. I mean, I'm glad I got the workout in, but damn, it was miserable getting there and coming home. I was like, ugh. It was just absolutely miserable because I had to walk there, and it's really hard coming back up because I have to walk up a hill just to get home. It's easy going down because it's like downwards, like downhill going to the gym. But then it's like all uphill coming back, and it's like you're already tired from a workout and it's raining. And it was raining even harder. It was just barely sprinkling when I left. But it was like really raining hard when I was coming back. Ooh, I already finished most of the Granny Square projects I have, so ready to be done with this yard. Let me see. Oh, sorry, my Twitch broke. But by the way, hey, oh, wait, did you hear me like say hi then when you were in? Because I didn't know if it like cut you out. I was agreeing that yes, like coffee is life. We're just getting some tulips done. Here are the two we did back on Tuesday. And here are the three we got right here. Got a cream one, purple one, and an orange one. Now I'm working on a yellow one. Maybe I can move the camera back just a wee bit. I think after this one, I'm gonna do the light purple one. I don't know if I'll have enough red to make one. Hopefully this should be enough. But I thought that was the lilac one and we ran out of lilac and I had to rejoin on some more, so I don't know. Oh, I'm still... What the heck? I'm drinking a cold brew. I should not be yawning. I don't know, maybe it's ADHD. I did hear, like, sometimes if you have ADHD, like, coffee won't do anything for you, or, like, just caffeine in general. Like, sometimes it helps, but yeah, most of the time it just does nothing. Let's see, where are we at? Okay, we're on round 6. So after this, 3 more rounds. Right, oh, even though it's 2 a.m. I'm still wide awake and working on commission. Honestly, I think it's just in our crocheters' blood to be like night owls, honestly, Jay. Even when I try so hard to change to be a morning, like early bird, you know, or morning person, my body just wants to go back to being a night owl, just crocheting away. Which is funny because I actually like crocheting during the day, like when the sunshine's coming through, like I actually love it. I promise though, so I'm just always too tired in the morning. I'm thinking maybe I should just try to be a super early bird, and then that way I'm still getting like that night owl feel, like wake up at 3 or something. But I hate going to bed so early though. Like I would like go to bed at like 7 or 8 in order to do that. What if I did that though? I'd get to watch the sunrise, which would be fun. Especially now that it's gonna be summer soon, and the sun starts coming up at like 5. Honestly, like, or even like 4:45. I think it's when the sun starts barely peeking out. Like you'll get that kind of like dawn kind of look around 4:30, and then by 5 or 5:30, the sun's like practically up. And I remember like thinking like, why am I experiencing this? Like because like I never remember it being like this even in the U.S. And then I remember like, oh duh, I'm in Korea, and you know. Like the sun rises in the east, so I think I have noticed that even here in the summer the sun still sets earlier than what I'm used to actually. Like I remember in America like it doesn't get dark till like 9, but here it gets like dark at 8 or even 7:30 even during the summer. And that's what I'm thinking like, oh, so we get earlier sunrises here, but the sun doesn't stay up as long, like it, because we would have like really late sunsets, I feel like, in the US, so it's just like kind of flipped. I tried that before, it did not go well. Got tons of sleep debt. I know, it's like, I have no idea how to do it. I guess I'm gonna see if I can maybe train my body with like, because we have some over-the-counter sleeping pills that we use sometimes if we need to go to bed early, so I'm like thinking I can maybe train myself that way until like maybe naturally I'll just fall asleep early. Or maybe I can like try to do like a middle ground where I wake up at 5. I mean, we kind of do wake up at 5 sometimes to go to the gym, but lately we've been kind of going in the evening because Mr. Coffee's been too tired to go because he's severely jet lagged. But man, it's kind of like horrendous. I guess if I wake up at 5, I would need to go to bed by at least 9 or 9:30. That seems not so bad because I just hate going to bed at like 7 or 8. That just feels way too early. But I'm so used to going to bed at like 1 or 2, sometimes even 3. We're going in freaking yawning. Oh, let me see what round we're on this one. Oh, only one more round after this. Good, good. And then we can work on the light pink one. Alright, this one's done. I'm gonna stuff that yarn tail in there. Alright, let's do a light pink one. It's like probably like my favorite shade of pink out of Milk Carton brand I have. It's such a perfect like light bubblegum pink. Oh no, did you like prematurely snip it off? Oh no, that's not good. I've done that too before, where I thought I was sewing fit cut it off, and then I realized, oh wait, I still needed that. Especially like when doing color changes. Oh, you have a whole another row to do with it. Here's a Meadowline Psycho Magpie. How you guys doing? We're working on some tulips. Here are the tulips we made. I think you were in here. Yeah, right, Meadowline. These are the ones we did Tuesday. So I'm trying to get a couple in, but this time I'm just crocheting all the pieces first. So we got like a lilac purple, we got orange, yellow, and cream. Now we're working on a light pink one. I might skip the red one for now. That's probably Mr. Coffee's gonna be coming home pretty soon. He did say he was going to go to the gym afterward today, so I don't know how. I don't know if he's there right now or if he's still at work, because sometimes they do make him work kind of late. And then I'm gonna make all the leaves, and then we're gonna like assemble them all together. Ooh, just woke up. I have a good morning. And I'm still like, it's 6:30 and I'm still sleepy, and I've been drinking a cold brew since like 2 p.m. And I'm still yawning. I should not be. But what do you call it? We're going to we were for us going to the gym. We were originally going to do like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. But then we decided like, oh, we should put like an extra day in between, like do Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and then Saturday instead. To kind of give it a little bit more rest time, so we don't have to go to the gym tomorrow. So I can stay up tonight. I'm gonna wake up no darn 5 o'clock now. Not until Monday anyway. Oh yeah, I saw a thing about like there's like no natural blue tulips, and if you like do find one in the wild, they're technically like I think a purple one. It's like a purplish violet one. But yeah, I wanted to include a blue one because blue tulips are just so cute. I wish they were real though, because they are so adorable. Like I don't know, something about the green and the blue together just looks so adorable. Oh, you're back! Chores took longer than expected, but hey, at least they done. Actually, just funny enough, midstream I had to like stop and go hang the towels because I was also doing a load of laundry. And then Korea, they don't really have dryers here and dishwashers, that they are heavily allergic to dishwashers for some reason. You would think the land of modern technology would like have like the highest, like the best like dishwashers. The dryers I can kind of understand, I think, because they use too much energy. And I think for the dishwasher reasons, just so many like apartments are very old here, so they're not really made to where you can just like put one in. Like it'll be like a lot of work to put a dishwasher in. Probably impossible for like some of these older apartments. I heard though some newer ones are getting them in, but yeah, I had to like stop and hang them dry midstream, because the problem is I wash them with hot water, because if I leave them in there, they'll get all mildewy. Right, Kensley? Like, I already had to like wash dishes by hand in our crummy San Francisco apartment, just because, you know, the buildings are so old, so they don't have dishwashers. And then I come here in Korea, and here's the thing: I just thought, oh, okay, we're living in some of the apartments we lived in were a little bit on the older side, so I'm like, okay, that's probably why they don't have a dishwasher. No, my in-laws back, because we lived in Wonju, which is like a city outside. So it used to be like a farming city, but now it's getting like heavily developed, and a lot of stuff is nice and new out there. And my in-laws lived in the nicest, newest apartment called Bella City, right? I think Bella City number 2. They don't live there anymore, so don't worry, I'm not like outing where they live. They've since moved. But it was a really bougie, really expensive, nice apartment. And guess what? They still didn't have a dishwasher, but guess what they had? They had a big old nice sink. Because my husband said like, oh, it's probably because not many people, like nowadays, especially smaller villa apartments, he said the reason why the villa apartments don't have dishwashers is because a lot of people who live in villas usually tend to eat out. They don't really, you know, cook their own food that much, and if they do, it's very simple, so there's not much dishes to do, so it'd be like kind of a waste. I'm like, okay, I get that. Because, right, like we lived in like a little one-bedroom apartment before, and even when we lived in the two-bedroom apartment, right, it's still technically a villa, and that usually the apartments, like an actual complex, should have dishwashers, but nope. Now I think the super brand new ones do, but they're very expensive, and they're gonna have probably like a 80,000 deposit, like, because the deposits here in Korea are crazy. Like even this apartment, our deposit I think was $50,000. Granted, you do get it back, but that's why actually they complain about like the cost of living here in Korea, because the rent's cheaper, but that deposit though, whew, yeah, like they even have like special. Oh shoot, you got some notepads? Oh, okay, then I'll put a pin in the conversation. Until you guys get back from ad purgatory. I need to hurry up and make like a little ad emote. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, good. I'll just use this time to do some counting. Shoot, you guys are gonna be in for like another 2 minutes. Oh, you're back from ads. Okay, thank goodness. Yeah, if you see me like do this like little okay symbol, I do that to like signal when people tell me that they're in ads. I'll be like, this is like a okay, I'll put a pin in the conversation. That just sucks though, like right when you're in mid convo and the ads just pop out. But yeah, it's like only like the super brand new apartments, but the deposits here are very expensive. Like even this apartment, we live in an apartment that was made in the like back in '89. And typically that would be like, you wouldn't really want to live in an apartment that was built in '89 because they have like a lot of plumbing problems and stuff. But this was made by Hyundai though, so it's actually one of the exceptions to the rule. Plus, I chose this apartment because the view is actually amazing. Though it is a drag trying to walk up here because we're like a hilltop apartment, so I have to walk up a hill just to get here, and then like the entrance is also like another hill. So we're quite high up, but because of that though, we get an amazing view. Yeah, I know, right? It happens so often. That's right. It's like, like there'll be like no chattering throughout most of the stream, right? And as soon as like someone comes in and we start chatting, that's when ads are like, okay, it's time to play. It's like the ads just like, they know when we're having a good combo. Yeah, I was kind of sad that there's like no, you know, dishwashers here. Like there are in some expensive places. But when I saw the big sink though in my in-laws apartment, I was like, they know people be doing dishes. Like, why would they give them a nice big old sink? And if you know Korean, you know, like cuisine and stuff, like they love their banchan, they love their side dishes, and they have like a bunch of small little tinier dishes. So you end up having so many dishes you have to hand wash and rinse. I'm so glad my husband does not give a crap about like banchan that much. We just care about more about the main course. Like we don't really care about having all these like little tiny dishes. We'll usually use them just for sauce, and that's about it. Like we don't really do the whole like tiny little dishes here, because he knows that would drive me absolute batty if I had to wash all those. I would let him wash the dishes, but I don't trust him. I don't know what's with like, I don't know why, because I've heard like a lot of women also have the same complaint with their husbands, that whenever they wash dishes, at least when they have to do them by hand, it's like they always end up greasy. I think he just doesn't use enough soap or something. Or my other theory is that he doesn't make the water hot enough. Apparently, us girls can like handle really hot water. You know, have you ever seen like the meme about when a girl takes a hot shower, it's like enough to melt your skin off, like like showing the skeleton taking a shower? I've seen that meme. So that could be it. Maybe it's like maybe we just have a tolerance to higher temperature water than dudes do. I don't know. That helps get most of the grease off though. You kind of have to. I cannot wash my dishes in lukewarm or cold water. They just won't clean properly. But that's one thing I look forward to in America, is that I can finally have a dishwasher again. I am so waiting for that. I am so waiting for that. I don't mind the hanging the clothing actually. Except for maybe in the winter. I do miss having a dryer for in the winter because it takes like 3 to 4 business days for your damn clothes to dry in the winter when you hang them. But in the summertime though, it's fine. Like especially spring and fall are the best times to dry. Sometimes in the summer you do have to worry about the humidity making your clothes smell, unfortunately. Uh-oh, I have a wrong stitch count. That's not good. Let me frog this real quick. I messed up somewhere. Oh, welcome in. Is it Coco's or Cocox? Oh, I'm sorry if I'm like butchering your username, but welcome on in. We're just doing we're crocheting some tulips. Here's the 2 that we worked on back on Tuesday. So these are like fully already made with their leaves attached. And now we're just like crocheting the pieces first before we assemble them because I have to use wire to make the stems. But here are the colors we got so far. We got yellow, orange, lilac, and cream. And now I'm working on like a pastel pink one. And then we'll probably do one more dark purple one and then I'll start working on the leaves so I can assemble everything. Oh really? You decide it's different for what people say? I probably guess I'll go with Coco because that's what it looks like from far away. Like, but also I thought it said Crocs for a second, like you know the shoe. Let's see. Oh, getting ready to start streaming. It's time for me to start streaming soon. Already, Kensley, and thank you for coming on in. I'll have to like make sure I can probably lurk a little bit in the stream. It depends if Mr. Coffee is home or not by the time he gets out. So I can still use the computer. To be fair, I get to use the computer all day, so I let him use the computer when he gets home from work. I might text him in a bit to see if he's already at the gym or not, or if he's still at work. If he's still at work, and he goes to the gym, then I'll have the computer for a little bit longer. Yeah. Alright, thank you, Kensley, and I hope to see you around. Let's see. I'm hoping I get my stitch count right this time because it was messed up a little bit. Let's see, so 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, good, we fixed it. I must have made a mistake somewhere a while back. Aww. That's only the best, like when you're having a yard sale and people bring their pets with them. It's like free head pets. Probably the dog could probably tell you're like a good person, so they were like just automatically comfortable with you right off the bat. And he was a corgi named Norman. Oh god, I don't know why that sounds like such a perfectly good name for a corgi. Like, need to put him in one of those like little cute like those like dog shirts that look like a little suit. Like, oh, probably so cute. Yeah, me and Mr. Corgi, we want to get I mean, me and Mr. Coffee want to get a corgi one day. That's why you see I have a corgi in my like little Kinchi tuber. We don't have one yet, but we plan to though. And also, thank you for the follow, Coco. Let's see, we're getting on our way with this one. What round are we at? We're on round 5. We gotta get all the way up to round 9. Then we'll probably work on this dark purple one. Like, I guess this one's more of like a violet. And then we can start making all the leaves. How many leaves do I need to make? Okay, gotta make 6 leaves. Then we can assemble them all together. But corgis are the cutest. But me and Mr. Coffee agreed if we get like an orange colored corgi, I guess like the typical Welsh one, we're gonna name him Biscuit. And if we get like either I think like a tricolor one, we'll probably call him Toast. I always see like the tricolor ones, they kind of look like burnt toast. And if it's pure like a black and white one, either name him Smokey or Pepper. Okay, got 2 more rounds left. What's up, Takoyaki? How you doing? We're crocheting some little tulips. Here's the ones we have done already back on Tuesday. Now I'm just trying to get the rest done. So here are the ones we got. We got a yellow one, orange, purple, and cream, and I'm working on a light purple, and then we'll do a violet one next. Oh, let's go. How's it been going though? Oh, wait, let me go check Instagram real quick. I haven't been on Instagram in a hot minute actually. Ooh. Yeah, this is the real deal. Look at that. Oh, they gave you like wall decorations too? Oh, I can zoom for a teeny bit. Darn you, Instagram, why don't you let me zoom in and like stay that way? Oh, that's smart. Makes it look so classy and bougie too. Oh, wait, did you spray paint them? They looked like they were black to me. Oh, that's actually kind of smart though, right? Like easy, quick. What do you call it? I've been doing a lot. I remember before I got my like little stair stepper thing, I would actually make like little platforms out of cardboard just to like put up my little crochet stuff as like decoration. Oh, really? That's so neat. How many people have you been having come to your booth? Has it been popping off? And hopefully it gets more traction. Do you got like when people come, are you guys allowed to like give little cards out or something, or like little pamphlets about like your artwork and stuff? Let's maybe see if you can get like a little QR code thing you made, like a little business card with a QR code. That way they can scan it, it'll take it straight to your Instagram. And I think the Canva ones are permanent. Like, yeah, if you make a QR code, make it with Canva. The like little everyone uses that to like make thumbnails and stuff, because like some places like they make you pay for your QR code if you want to keep it longer. But so far the ones from Canva seem to be permanent. I don't think they have a time limit on them. Plus you could also design the card. You don't even have to like get them like printed on cardstock. Like you could just print like regular paper maybe. Oh yeah, how to use the like little sticky tag for it. That's the great thing though of at least crochet, because it's like very lightweight. So, right, like you can kind of like just kind of put them on there. Oh, okay, so no one's come yet. Okay, so Expo is from Friday to Sunday. Ooh, so we shall see tomorrow how it goes. Or even if you don't want to like print multiple sheets of paper, you could probably just like print one little sheet, like get it kind of decorated. Because that's a fun thing, you can still use Canva to like kind of make font and put some graphics, or like put your images, make it look nice, and then have the QR code. So and just have that on like a little probably make this with cardboard too. I do this all the time. It's make like the little like those like picture frames that kind of can stand up, like something like that, and just put that there so that way people can just like scan it with their phone. That way it'll save on paper if you don't have access to like being able to like print a lot of stuff at once. Heck, I've even been seeing some people like crochet their own QR code. I still don't know how that works. Like, I'm surprised the machines are still able to read it perfectly. But yeah, if there's like any place you could go to get like, you know, where it's like cheap to get stuff printed, like maybe the library or something, where you could just like print like one sheet of paper. You could do that like with the little QR code and like your little business and your logo on there. Probably what would be cute would be like probably the name first, like your business name, then your logo, and then the QR code, and then like any like little graphics you want to add to the side. Make it like maybe maybe you want it to be a bit bigger than a business card though. That's the thing. I don't know how to measure, but like something like this big, right? Like picture frame size. Just print that, cut it out, and then just like, or you can just like put it on the, you don't even have to like set it up. You can just like lay it onto the table, or tape it to the edge of the of your booth. That way people can like bend down and like just like scan it real quick. Let's see. We'll probably do that on Sunday. Oh, cause can't go on Friday though. Oh, that sucks though. I won't take care of the first day, but my that's good that you have your friend there for you. That's good, they'll watch it. Yeah, I gotta make sure, because you don't want no one to swipe your little guys. Do they have at least security there to make sure that nobody steals the artwork or anything like that? I would be kind of terrified of that if I couldn't be at the booth. And just some people come by and they just like take whatever they want, like just swipe and put it in their pocket. And or like last scenario, if you're unable to print something physically, just like still make it through Canva and just save it as a PNG and then just show it on your phone, because people can still scan it that way. Actually, that's always still like actually like a good like last minute resort if you're unable to print something. Okay, there's a bit of security, but it's better if he's there. I wanted to make it a bit more personal instead of business, so he's there as a tour guide. Aww. That's so cute though, right? He'd be like giving a little tour of all like little Warhammer guys. What factions do you have displayed? Are any of the ones you've made the Soul Eater? I remember I was reading something and some comments mentioned Soul Eaters. I forgot what video I was on. I was like, hey, that's like the Warhammer dudes, isn't it? The Soul Eaters, what a name. Oh wait, how many do I got? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is our last round. Oh, the World Eaters are on. Wait, are they not the Soul Eaters? Oh, I thought one of them was called Soul Eaters. Oh, I was probably thinking of the World Eaters then. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of Soul Hunters, maybe. Okay, but he's an individual Space Marine. So maybe I got the two mixed up. I have no idea which video I was on though to go back and look at the comment I read. But I could have sworn the comment I read though said Soul Eater, so maybe they weren't referring to Warhammer then. Maybe they were referring to an anime? Let's see. Yeah, send me the dragon. I want to see how big it is. It took so long to hang up. Oh, I can only imagine the shenanigans that went down when they were trying to hang that thing up. Oh ho ho, what is this? Mr. Coffee just ordered something. I think he's on his way home. I thought that was, I just saw a notification, I thought it was you sending the picture. But it was a notification for Google, not Google, I mean Coupon Eats. Wait, is that Dragon Crochet? That looks crocheted from here. If this godforsaken app will let me zoom in. Like, really, Instagram needs to work on that, honestly. Look at them, look at all. Oh, and you even have your little takoyakis there. I don't know if people can see that. I'm trying to zoom in. There's takoyaki setup. Look at these shelves, though. I would not have guessed they were cardboard, actually. Especially because you kind of made them all look the same shape. So they actually just look like legit shelves you got from somewhere. Oh, wait, is a whole art exhibit crochet, or is this just more you're part of the crochet section? Dang, that dragon's crocheted, y'all. Look at that. Wonder how long that dragon took. Oh yeah, lots of shenanigans. I was there till 12 because of it. Oh dear. Oh, okay, you're the only crocheter there. Wait, did you crochet that dragon? Is that your dragon? And if so, how long did that take to make? I know, if Mr. Coffee came for the Art Expo, I'll personally show him around. I don't think they have a thing in Malaysia this year, though, unfortunately. I think they do next year, I think. I need to ask him again. Oh, thank you for the posture check, craft wife. Definitely was shrimping a little bit. And also thank you for the hydrate, because I'm pretty much out of coffee. I got like, this is basically just the ice. Like, it doesn't even taste good anymore. Oh, the dragon took too much time. I lost track. Still though, it looks heckin' good. Like, especially that huge size. I can only imagine that took days to make. Okay. Since it seems like Mr. Coffee will be coming home pretty soon, I might skip out on the purple one and just do that off stream. Let me maybe get some leaves done, so I can start getting these ready. How much do I gotta chain for a leaf? 16, okay. Let's see, I must go for it, but I hope you have an awesome stream, and I'll leave stream out. Oh, thank you, Craft Wife, and have a wonderful night. Thank you for lurking, because I know it's probably like super late your time. Like, it's already like, it's funny, right? Because it's nighttime for me as well. It's like 7 p.m. right, Takoyaki, and thank you for showing me the art exhibit. I hope it goes smooth. I hope it goes well. Hope you get a lot of peeps coming in, especially on Sunday when you'll be there. Take some videos for me too, so that way I can kind of enjoy the experience secondhand with you. When will they create where we can like be there virtually? You know, besides like a video call, like you know, like you see like in the like those futuristic movies where like the person's like a hologram. Like how cool would that be though? They need to hurry up and invent that technology as soon as possible. This is always a slow part trying to go through these back bumps, but it makes your leaves look much nicer because you have to work on the other side of the edge. Muscle? How'd it go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did mostly only cardio today because my arm's still too sore. But we go now next is Saturday, right? Then Saturday I'll go... Probably, yeah, that's probably best because it's Saturday we can go like super hard because we have the weekend to recover. Let me see. No, so unfair. Oh, can I keep it quick? Oh, I thought we're going Saturday. I think that's better. I don't want to stay up.
They said Saturday. Oh.
I'll bring. I was gonna bring.
I checked. I.
Oh, so it's not like every Saturday. Oh, okay. Alrighty, back. What caught my nail popped off, so I had to also re-glue it. Trying to make sure it's set completely because I don't want to put pressure on it if it's not fully dry. I always do like a little flip test.
It's s'more, girl.
The s'mores mashita. Oh, oh, can you hear me in my earbud? Let me put these away.
얘들아, she ate half of s'more.
No, partial was from first day you got. Then you remember you had one too, and I put like a lot on yours.
뭐야? 이게 뭐야? 이게 뭐야? Ready, half left, half. Only half left.
Because it's super mashita. It's super delicious. Oh, it's in the... by the washing machine? Yeah, it's still in the balcony. Huh? Oh, yeah. Either is fine. Yeah, I did the towels today.
안녕 자식들아.
Why are you calling them punks?
They're my puppies.
That's usually what you call kids. Like, hey, you little punks. Like, that's what 자식들아 means. If you hear 얘들아, it just means, oh, hey, kids, like that. But 자식들아 means, hey, you little rascals. Hey, you little punks. That's pretty much what it means.
God.
Hmm.
You're doing my zero. My zero is coming.
Oh, you ordered zero Powerade?
Zero Coke.
Mm. Oh, I saw. What was it you ordered? I saw. I got the coupon eats. What do you call it?
Molecular Foundry. Oh, Molecular Foundry.
Oh, was that one of the booths you visited?
Oh, they gave me.
Oh, did you bring the Starbucks card, Nadia?
Ah, shit.
Oh, you still got tomorrow. Did she get it from like the conference too?
No, she bought it.
Oh, I was gonna say I thought she just had got like a freebie one. And she didn't want no more.
No.
Let's see, I think to wrap this up, let me finish this one leaf and then I'll just attach the stems to most of them and just sew them up, and then I'll just finish all this like off stream. Yeah, this took a lot long. I've made more than I thought I would. Well, what time you want to go on Saturday, since we don't have to go like super duper early? Yeah, no, should be good. Probably since it's Saturday too, so not a lot of people will be rushing to go that early. Like there'll probably be more like they're like 10 or 11, I bet. Yeah, I'm always the one from YouTube. But how you doing? Actually, yeah, you're my first person on, because I just finally started restreaming again, because the VPN was having some trouble and I wasn't able to restream for a while. and finally they did some kind of like little update patch, and it's kind of fixed the speeds. It was like not fast enough to restream, and now I can finally restream it a little bit again. I do always kind of check though, make sure the what do you call it, speed's good though, because some days it wavers, some days it's like not doing so good, other days it does excellent. So I guess it just depends. Okay, let me clean this leaf up real quick. I love this technique. It makes the edges nice and sharp. It gets rid of all those like little yarn fuzzies on the edge. Though it only works with some, it doesn't work especially with 100% cotton. Do not use with 100% cotton, it will not work. Usually works with synthetic fibers, but this is milk cotton. It surprisingly works with this one. I feel like it shouldn't. I don't know, maybe the milk fiber does something where it works with this one. It's like, yeah, the little fuzzies, they just melt away. You don't want to get the flame too, you don't want to actually touch it though. From what I've seen, people who are using acrylic, they can actually make the flame touch the work and it doesn't singe it. This one, it will singe if I do let the flame touch it, so I just kind of let the heat from it kind of melt it. I just kind of keep it somewhat close, but not too close. There's our leaf, but we're working on some tulips. About to assemble a couple of these. Where's the thick wire? I'm gonna get the glue out. Just gonna kind of partially assemble. Like, I just want to get these all nice and sewn up at least, so you guys can see if they look like, because they just look like little little tubes at the moment. The magic comes together once you sew it. Oh, that one got used all up. Okay. Let's see, what I like to do is first get some glue on the edge. Ooh, uh-oh. It's coming out a bit too much. I don't know why this kind of glue always does this kind of thing. Let's see if I can set that there for a second. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna do this white one first, I think. Where's my needle? I'm gonna thread this through. Oh, this one's too big. Let me try to get some light color stuffing. With light colored amigurumi, I don't like to use dark colors because they kind of show through sometimes. This hopefully looks like it should be enough. Okay, now we can sew it. It's so easy when you sew, uh-oh, this got tangled. Okay, well, I'll just use that as stuffing. You just fold it in half and then sew in the middle. Then fold it in half again and sew in the middle again, and that's how you make a tulip. At least the amigurumi version. There's like a different version where you like crochet the actual petals themselves, which are still pretty cute, but for me this one's like faster in my opinion. And sometimes I like to kind of give the little corners a little pinch, make them a little bit more pronounced. Also, let me do... Yo, what's up, Foxtons? How you doing? I couldn't find the dinghy that peels the carrots and potatoes, so I asked the kids, and apparently, she left me 2 days ago. Yo, what's up, Foxton? Okay, I'm gonna get rid of all these fuzzies. There we go. Just got a white one. We've been working on some little tulips, so we will probably be ending stream in just a bit. I just want to get some of these sewn up. So these won't all be completely finished. But I want to be able to see what these will look like. Oh, where did my glue go? Oh, it's back over here. Oh god, every time I like try to get this glue to work, it always gives me way too much. I don't know why glues do this, man. Like, my biggest pet peeve. Like, I just want a little bit, dang it. I don't want globs and globs of glue everywhere, and then I end up wasting it too. Get some more glue because I'm gonna put the leaf. Find the good side. Probably right here. Oh, that's too much glue. Okay, now I gotta try and get that leaf to kind of stay in place. A wee bit of extra glue right here. Alright, well here's the cream ones done. So here's what they're gonna kind of look like all together. Though we have like 3 more, but I'm gonna end stream now because it's getting kind of, we already hit like the 3.5 hour mark. Let me see who's online.
Quack.
That's Mr. Coffee, y'all. arm sore?
I did leg and arm today. Overcome it. Called a strong man.
Oh, how was last song? Okay. Last right. He's playing some Project Zomboid. Which I always like to say is like the cozy zombie game. But he's also another fellow crochet streamer of ours. He was probably crocheting earlier in stream. He'll do some like pretty long streams and he'll like start off crocheting and then switch to a game later. And let's see, tomorrow's Friday, so I will see you guys for a Stardew stream tomorrow. And that means it's also Discord Thursday, so if you guys got any artwork, doesn't have to be just crochet. Discord Thursdays for like any crafting / artwork, put in the Discord. Let me actually send in real quick our little message. I just call it !DT talks about Discord Thursday, but that's tomorrow. And we're playing some more of the actually, what did I name my farm again? Medici Farm? I think Medici Cafe Farm. I believe that's what it's called. Get the raid started. And let me put in our little raid commands. So here's for people who are subbed. And for our regular raid command. See how much I have there. We still got some time left. Thank you guys for joining me. I can't wait to. I'm just gonna try to finish these up probably over the weekend. All these little tulips, and we'll see how they look together. But the cream one looks really good with the pink and blue. Look at that. Look how cute that is. Imagine how cute they'll be all together. Oh, I almost forgot the little violet one I gotta make or the lilac one. I also gotta make a violet one too. Look how cute they're turning out. They'll make a really cute bouquet. Alright, I'll see you, Kina. Have a good night. Me and Mr. Kav about to eat some din din. And I will see you guys tomorrow for our Stardew stream. Bye!